police officers did not do their homework. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on behind the raids. I was awoken by the helicopter, bombs, lights flashing, my house was shaking. By the time I jumped out of my bed, got to my bedroom door, and looked out the hallway, there were a whole SWAT team, guns pointed at me.
That is not the way any kind of it happened in any civilized community. It looked like they came in here like terrorists.
They wrapped up every male from 19 to 35 out here and took them and categorized all of them as being gang bangers, which they're all not. Hoodlums. My son's caught up in this. My sons have children. My sons work 2 jobs.
I have a nephew that was arrested. I have a cousin that was arrested for this gang raid. Several of my childhood friends' children. They took over 50 kids out of this one project. It's empty. They killed the whole neighborhood. That's how I look at it.
They hit people with conspiracy. Why? Because when you hit somebody with conspiracy, you can get every person around.
RICO is the Racketeering, Influence, and Corrupt Organizations Act. It was adopted by the federal government in 1970 to get at organized crime, specifically the mafia, and its influences on legitimate businesses. Instead of proving that a particular individual did any illegal act, they have to instead prove that that person belongs to a group of any number of people. So they don't have to prove that I knew that the people were doing that I did those things. They can prove that I'm a member of the enterprise, and that's sufficient to bring a RICO charge, which, if the predicate act is murder, carries a life sentence.
All the young people live in the area. They're associated with one another. They went to public school together, high school, elementary school. So that's an association right there. They do everything together.
But I don't think that one man's crime should just be everybody's crime. My brother is not affiliated with a gang. He's not that type of person. He doesn't come from a family of those type of people. Every single person in this household is educated.
This call is from a federal prison.
I'm telling them that I'm not in a gang, and basically I don't have none of that on my Instagram. I don't have Facebook. I'm not throwing up no pictures. I don't have no weed, nothing, none of that. I'm not throwing up no signs, regular pictures, and they still accusing me of being in the gang, selling drugs, and I never did none of this things that they're accusing me for.
In the last several years, we've had gang raid after gang raid of, we picked up 40 here, 100 here, 120 in the Bronx, and announcements by the NYPD and by the mayor that we can expect more of these gang raids. Crime is at all-time lows. For as long as they've been keeping statistics, we have not had this low level of crime. Why are we having these massive raids against particular communities? This is a different way to kind of profile and surveil youth of color, where you don't have to stop them on the street every 3 seconds, but you get on Facebook, you pay attention to everything they say, and then you hold them responsible for the worst thing anyone in their circle has done.
You're trying to steal hundreds of lives in the minority community. So let's say you found out that, this man sells weed, but you want to attach him to a murder. Or these little kids, they wearing a certain fitted hat and they playing in the park. You are attaching them to murder.
When you turn on the TV, you turn on the news, you see my brothers in shackles as if they were slaves.
You have the politicians and the media, they state that they cleaned up the community. But at the same time of them cleaning up the community, they broke a lot of homes and also broke the community.
They are trying their best to see if they can kill out black people, children, and let them become permanent inmates at the prison and live the life of a slave again and over again.